Hello, babies. I got another fresh from the mailbox. Imagination Library. We love that Dolly Parton sending us books for free. So obviously I've never read this before. I don't know anything about it, but it looks like a grandma. I don't know if that's a grandma or not. Hang on though, because you know it's been a day. Some days it's a Diet Coke for the haters, and some days it's a little extra kick. But GAGA Mistake Day. So you think Gaga's a grandma? I mean, if Mimzie can be a grandma, then Gaga can be a grandma. Oh wait, what about Lady Gaga? You don't think this is, I don't think this has anything to do with her. She is not wearing a meat dress. GAGA Mistake Day. So let's see. My Gaga comes over on Saturday so my parents can do errands. She makes lots of mistakes. Bless her heart. Look at that. Fancy Gaga. She's fancy. Oh, I didn't even know how fancy she was. Look, let's be honest here. Gaga looks like a good time. Gaga brings fuzzy slippers to our house. She says they keep her feet warm. So why is she wearing them on her ears? She wiggles her eyebrows when I notice. I wish I could wiggle my eyebrows. Mine can go up and down a little bit. Depends on how often I've been to my special friends. That's fun. I can't waggle my eyebrows. Gaga and I both wear glasses. Do you see what I see? She asked me. We switch glasses. Then neither of us sees anything. Missy wears glasses too. Sometimes it's contacts. Today it's contacts, but if you look very closely, you will see there is no contact in this eye. Just this one. This one is aggravating me, so I pulled it out. It's right there. Anyway, you don't care about my eyeballs. My cats are named Rainbow and Honey Butter, like a honey butter chicken biscuit from Whataburger. Girl, if you don't know what I'm talking about, you need to get to the south and find you a Whataburger and a honey butter chicken biscuit. But I digress. My cats are named Rainbow and Honey Butter, but Gaga calls them Moonbeam and Butterfinger instead, or Raindrop and Honeydew, or River Bottom and Honeycrisp. I just like this Gaga more and more. Look at her on the cat with the kitties. Oh, it looks like Mizzie's kitties, and it looks like Pepper's kitties. Oh, it's Chester and Cracker Barrel. Sometimes I ask Gaga if she has any chewing gum, and she tells me to look in her magic purse. Oh, that's a whole chocolate bar for me in there. Oops, she says with a wink. Isn't that gum? You can chew it. I don't know about you, but I would way rather have a chocolate bar than any kind of gum, any day of the week, all day long. I like the chocolate. Gaga and I play Connect 4. She likes making patterns, even though that's not how you play. I like winning. We both like the noisy clatter when the discs fall. I like Connect 4 too. Have you seen those great big giant ones? I would like to have one of those. When we go to the park, sometimes Gaga makes up silly rules, like we can only walk backwards the whole way, or we can only walk on cracks in the sidewalk. I like this. I think me and Gaga would be good friends. Gaga says lunchtime. The plate has 1 lollipop, 2 pieces of cheese, 3 pretzel rods, 4 slices of cucumber, 3 carrot sticks, 6 olives, 7 blueberries, 8 chunks of watermelon, 9 raisins, and 10 chocolate chips. It's a very Gaga lunch. My babies would love a lunch like this. This is like pre-charcuterie. At nap time, Gaga is supposed to tuck me in, but we fall asleep together instead. Oh, Gaga. As you age, those naps be hitting different. Dress Up Dance is one of our best games. I show Gaga my ballet moves, but she does them all wonky. My dance is called Free Spirit, she says. At the end, we both take a deep bow. I like a good deep bow. I think Gaga loves birthdays even more than I do. Today we are celebrating my Goosey's birthday. She's 4 1/2, just like me. Gaga and I bake cupcakes with sprinkles, and Goosey doesn't mind that some of them stick to the pan. I blow out the candles for her. I love that she has a Goosey. I love it. Gaga and I agree on important stuff like that it's never too cold to eat ice cream. Ooh, I would agree. Even when it's snowing, and that we'd rather have a snail for a pet than a Komodo dragon. I have had pet snails before, but I have never had a Komodo dragon. I have, though, had a bearded dragon. I've had 2 of those guys. So, still a dragon. I don't know. My Gaga feeds our plant ice cubes. I like helping her because she talks to them. Hello, my beauty, she sings to a flowering plant. You're looking very leafy. Do you know that I feed poinsettias? I tell people to feed poinsettias ice cubes. If you give a poinsettia an ice cube a day, it will be a happy poinsettia. But there are no poinsettias allowed in Mimzie's house because they make my face hurt. Today, Gaga bought some Play-Doh. We pushed and pulled and punched it flat. We cut out shapes. I said they looked like cookies, and Gaga said, have a lick. Ick. We both laughed when I made a face. Oh, yeah, because Play-Doh, that's not, Sometimes my parents get annoyed and they say, Gaga, she's not supposed to eat an entire bag of marshmallows before dinner. And then I say, these aren't marshmallows, they're goblins, and I'm making sure the house is safe. Gaga says she's very sorry and promises not to do it again. Do you know that I get in trouble too? Did you know that sometimes I get in trouble too because I let my special little grands do some things that maybe their mom or their dad don't actually approve of? I don't mean to. At bath time, Gaga puts so many bubbles in the tub that my mom has to mop up with towels. I have absolutely the very best time. When my parents aren't looking, Gaga winks at me instead. Mistakes are fun, aren't they? Hey, we learn from our mistakes. She's a fun time. When I'm dry and in my jammies and it's time for tuck-in, I wink at Gaga too and say, let's read this book. I hand it to her upside down and she reads it that way, the whole way until to the end. I wonder if I can do that. Oh! That was clever. They knew I was going to do that. I love Gaga days. Oh, I love Gaga days too. Silliness and creativity are guaranteed. I really like this book. This is a keeper. You know what? I bet Gaga loves her grandbabies just like Mimzie loves you.